I was going to say a few words on behalf of Alex and I about John, but in the nick of time, Christine has just passed me a note that arrived this morning from Renee and Cornell, who are wonderful friends of John and Christian's. Alex and I had the pleasure of a weekend with them in Austria not too long ago. And so I'll read this before we go any further. And it's in memory of John, the best darling we ever had. We met John more than 20 years ago in Vienna, and it was love at first sight. A moment that soon grew into a whole love story. During our very first dinner together on the terrace overlooking the Danube Canal, things became cheerfully spirited, and we were probably a little too loud. Later that evening, the owner of the restaurant kindly asked us to move inside. John looked at him for a long moment and then said quietly to us, "We go there, but under protest." In that moment, it became clear. John was someone who respected the wishes of others, but always with a strong will of his own, which he expressed with unmistakable charm. What followed were years of beautiful shared experiences with him and with you, dear Christian, and with your friends, in London and in Vienna. There are so many moving stories to tell. Here is just the short version. Lovely dinners, a glass of champagne or two, the British Museum, and no medicine against it. Hugs and kisses. Today we say goodbye, but this is not a final farewell. The beautiful memories remain. When you, dear Christian, come to Vienna soon, we will share them once more, letting our stories and our laughter bring John back to life. Even though John cannot be with us in person, he is more alive than ever in our memories. We are certain he will be watching over us from above, smiling and raising a glass of pink champagne in quiet celebration. That is how we will hold him in our hearts now and forever. With love from Renee and Cornell.
Thank you.
One, two. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. I would just like to say a few words. As you can see, I'm a woman of colour, so I didn't want to wear black. John is very dear to me, and so is Christian, very much so. I met them, I would say, probably about 15 years ago. I worked for a company called Brewers, which a lot of you probably know as Decorator Merchants, and I run the largest showroom in central London. So Christian and John came down to see me to get some fabric for a sofa, which became quite a famous sofa apparently. So the fabric was black and gold, I'll never forget it. Hence my living room now is black and gold, so I know it's good colours. John came in to see me one day just by himself with his newspaper under arm and just came and had a chat with me, and it was just so nice, and told me a lot about himself and his illness, because at that time I didn't know he was ill. He never showed it, as you all know. He always hid it. Such a loving person, and what can I say? There's not a lot to say. I know that he was truly and dearly loved. I can tell by all of you. I felt the warmth as I came into the room. And I know that he will be dearly missed by all of you. So I'd like you to raise your glasses and also to say, John, we love you. And also, please, remember Christian. Hold his hand, give him a hug, just give him a call and just let him know that you're there. And that we can all, give each other strength, because that's what we are here for. All right?
Thank you, Troy.
God bless you all.
Thank you, Troy.